Hey everybody, greetings from Lecom Park. Came inside for this one. It's a party outside because the Pirates wrapped up their Grapefruit League season and, well, real baseball is next. We can't wait. I can't wait. I'm tired of the fake stuff. But in any case, opening day, right? Opening day roster, that was a big topic of conversation. That's what we're going to talk about on this video. The big news, Jared Jones is on it. Henry Davis is on it. The Pirates actually have 7 guys on their making their first opening day roster. Kind of took me by surprise, but I really like the Jones move. I think that all of you did as well. Boy, did he pitch well enough to earn it. I mean, he's been absolutely electric. I love the way he uses his stuff. I thought it was a really good quote talking to Jones this morning. He said he called himself the fiery little guy, and it's true. I mean, he pitches with such an edge, such an attitude. Really, really like that. He's going to pitch the 3rd game of the season. Derek Shelton, uncharacteristically a little bit, actually sketched out their starting rotation. It's going to go Keller, Perez, I'm going to mess it up now. Jones, Falter, Gonzalez, excuse me. And that would theoretically put Jared Jones on track to start the home opener. We'll see. The Falter move caught me by surprise. I did not think that he pitched particularly well down here. I thought maybe they keep him in a bullpen capacity just because of the other injuries. We'll get more into their bullpen. But him in the starting rotation, it's very interesting. They're leaning into, I guess, left-handers pitching at PNC Park, maybe. I asked Derek Shelton a couple times about, what their thinking was behind this and what they're looking at. And he said they kind of discard spring training outings and they're looking at other things. And all right, I mean, we'll see. Luis Ortiz is going to pitch more in a bulk role. It doesn't surprise me that he's going to the bullpen, although I did think that among the starting crowd, he pitched better. Another news item while we're talking about starting pitching, Paul Skeens is going to start in AAA Indianapolis. Not a shock there. I don't think there's very long until we see Paul Skeens up in the major league. I still think May. I don't think like the 2nd day of the season, but we will see. But that was something that caught me by surprise. And the bullpen, I mean, they're working through some things with Holderman, Majinski. They're starting on the IL. I can't say it really surprised me that Hunter Stratton made it. I thought it was a little bit of a surprise that Ryder Ryan made it over Brent Honeywell Jr., but so be it. It is what it is, and I don't think it's bad. I hate that cliche. It is what it is. But Ryder Ryan has actually pitched pretty well this spring, and I'll have a story on that and Stratton in a little bit. But I guess the focus now also turns to Miami and the lineup and what they're able to do offensively. I think it's going to be O'Neal Cruz, Brian Reynolds, Brian Hayes. Derek Shelton has taken to using Jack Sawinski in the 4 spot, Henry Davis 5th, Rowdy Tellez 6th. I think we could see that. Maybe they move Andrew McCutchen up there, maybe into the cleanup spot against left-handed pitching. We'll see. It's going to be some combination of that. Michael A. Taylor filling out the lineup, maybe Connor Joe. There's a lefty, Jared Triolo. So, I don't know. All fun stuff to talk about. I can't wait to dig into the stuff with the Marlins. Can't wait to get that series started. I think I'm going to go over to Miami tomorrow. I'm still making some travel plans there, but thank you so much for watching all spring. It's been a lot of fun. We've dug into so many storylines. We're only getting started for this season. And yeah, appreciate you watching as always.
Yeah, just, focused on Thursday and getting ready for Miami.
I know you had to earn it and it was a competition. How did you just kind of approach, that challenge being set before you?
Same way as always. I mean, it's not over now, right? It's always got to be something that's earned and continue to prove that I can help the team win. So just every day.
Henry, Jared Jones also making this opening day roster for the first time. I see you cracking a smile there about it. You can smile. I know he was excited to work with you. He loves that. So how cool is it to share this moment with him?
It's pretty awesome. I mean, he really, worked really hard every day in the off season and came in and no matter, the situation, the circumstance, he always just worked every day and, proved that he can help us.
How confident are you when he is on the mound?
I'm pretty confident.
He mentioned how much it meant that, you just sat with him whenever he was waiting the news.
I was more nervous than I might not have been more nervous than him, but I was pretty nervous. It's always an interesting time because it's a weird reality that it comes at the expense of someone else. Like there's never been a debut that someone else doesn't be going down, but that time just, it was special to see him and I mean really so many others that have really put in a lot of work and, you're pulling for all of them, but yeah, I was pretty nervous for him.
Did you get the news?
I was called into Sheldon's office, and he delivered the news to me yesterday, and it was pretty exciting.
They don't mess with you at all for it, or?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. They started the meeting off saying I've done 120 innings the past couple of years, and they want to do right by me and not extend me too much. And I was like, just rip the Band-Aid off, tell me I'm going to AAA. But looked over to Sheldon, and he goes, "Congrats, man." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "You're coming to Miami with us." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's awesome."
So they had you.
Yeah.
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 What does this mean to you, just to have this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. I had tears in my eyes throughout the whole day yesterday. It was, I mean, I'm tearing up right now about it, but it's awesome. I love it.
What are you most proud of that you showed or did or whatever this spring?
Being able to compete, especially when I'm in leverage situations, they didn't get the most of me, and I feel like that was a big stepping stone for me.
Yeah.
Was there a point for you where it started to lock in that you could make the team? Or
I mean, it was always in the back of my head, but out on the field pitching, it's the last of my concern. What I'm focused on the field is getting as many outs as possible.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.